Hi everybody, welcome back to I Create For You. We're going to be partners in crime in this video. We're going to do the Bob Ross Paint with Water. I got this book at Cracker Barrel and I have the ISBN. It's very tiny, but I'm hoping you can see it in case you want to try to get it. Okay. So, should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as they say. Here's a little chart of all the paintings that he has in this book. Some were paint with water and some were also to color with pencils, markers, whatever you want to create with. Okay, so I'm over here. Mark's over there. And this is his first time. So we're going to cut him a little slack, but we're going to be able to do this rather easily. Now, we got these kind of water-filled pens. I actually got these at Dollar Tree, where you just squeeze them. You can see that there's water. I don't know if you can see the bubble floating in there. There's water inside, and all you do is squeeze a little bit. I don't know if you can see the water coming out the end there. Well, we're going to just take it easy over top of these like this. Just rub it over the top and it'll release the color. Real easy. Just get as much color out as you can, because I learned from the last video that once you get the color from the lines, it doesn't come out a second time. So get as much of the color out and spread out as much as you can the first go round.
I'm going to paint this happy little house
in
the middle of
the cabin in the woods.
These happy little trees.
The cabin in the woods.
Now I'm going to add his little friends.
Remember, after you're done with one color, you are going to blot your brush so you're not mixing the colors too much.
Gotcha. I think all my colors are going to be...
I haven't explained this, why it probably wouldn't matter to Mark, but he's colorblind, so he probably is not seeing basically some of the colors that he's going to be painting on here. And there's my sky, is like a purple, a blue mix. Try to get up there into the trees. Make sure I'm still on. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to have to blot out the color a little bit.
This is awesome.
And then squeeze some more water out for the second round. And I'm sorry about my cough. It's still going strong. I was out about again today, and here we go. Okay, now I'm going to do the mountains. Why are the mountains Purple Mountains Majesty? Look at that. But I still don't understand why they're such a deep blue. Interesting. Take some of that up into the sky there. Very easy, very easy.
Is this a green?
Yes. That's like a pine green that you have there. Looks really nice, actually. Look at how that the thicker the lines, the more the color comes out into the picture. And I gotta try to get most of that out there, because it doesn't seem like these little lines down here are carrying anything. So I gotta bring all that down here a little bit so everything's colored. This is only my second time doing this, so like I say, I was brought up with those little books that you could get for kids. I got some for my grandkids for Easter, so they'll be painting with water. At least my one little guy is. And I'll do all this in here. This is like a greenish blue. And we'll go in here. What happened?
I'm good.
There's no nothing perfect about this, only happy little mistakes. Happy little mistakes. So sorry for my coughing.
So, when you get ready to go to a different color,
yes.
Should that dry a little bit, maybe? Before you...
Well, if you go into the other side, you can go to the other
That'll
side,
dry.
and that should be somewhat dry. Shouldn't pull in too much. I'm going to go down here and do the happy little waterfall. That's a bluish green.
Where?
Down here, mine. The waterfall. Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
That pretty color blue. That's your favorite color blue, isn't it?
What color is this stuff?
So that's like a purplish brown. If you hear a little kitty cat, it's my little kitty cat Mocha. She thinks it's feeding time at the zoo, but it really isn't.
She just moved a little.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're in. Let me position you a little bit, like right there. She might bump our little table here. I'm working on getting another table that isn't too wobbly, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I guess now I go into the trees. I'll do this one up here.
I feel you, Mocha.
Yeah, she's down there. She's gonna have something to say soon. I'm surprised that Pixie isn't here, but she usually doesn't like when we're on the phone. That's a really deep green. Let's see. Wait, Bumpy. Go to this one over here. Ooh, these are going to be really, really saturated. I can tell with how much scribbling is on this paper. I shouldn't call it scribbling. How much drawing is on this paper. I made a mistake and went to Michael's again today, people. That's a no-no. I might have to have another intervention. But I did good, because I got to tell you, the scratch art kits that I do, not the one that that we just finished that I got at a yard sale, but a one that I had gotten.
Excuse me.
That was at Michael's that I showed you guys before. They were $9.99, and when I went in there today, a week later, they're now $4.99. They don't have too many left, but if you were interested in that, just want to give you a heads up on that and let you know that they're on sale right now if you want to give it a try. They're not as expensive to give it a go and give it a try and see if it's something that you'd like to do just for relaxation. In fact, when I was talking to the cashier, she said to me, yeah, I got some for my kids. We're going on a trip, and I thought it'd be something better than them being on their tablets and stuff. So now they'll have something else to do, and it'll be creative, and they'll have their own pictures and stuff. So just another creative outlet. This is pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't have to be a expert artist to do this. And you're actually doing one of Bob Ross's landscapes. So that's pretty unique too. You kind of can see all the different shades of green and blues that they put in here. This is much darker here. Do these back here. Kind of missed them, I think. A little bit of the mountain there. Yeah, I did. Yeah, these are really nice pens. They actually are like a little bit pointier than some that I've seen. I had the other ones that I had before were a little broader, and it just didn't work as nice as these. You're just using the tip. Just swooshing back and forth. And your picture comes to life. I used to love doing them as a kid. They didn't take too long to fill up a book, though. I'll try not to venture off into a reminiscing chat today. I seem to do that quite often, how I reminisce about my childhood, things I did. Try not to get too yappy. Okay. I'll let mine dry, and we'll see how yours is. See, there's some spots in here that are a little lighter than they should be. These lines here didn't seem to have any color come out of them. These were the more saturated lines, but you can see all the different shades of colors. And we'll let him do his masterpiece. I'll let mine dry a little bit. Somebody told me that, well, they didn't tell me, I was watching a video, and they said, like, when you're doing excuse me, watercolors, and your page gets wet in a book and stuff, if you kind of manipulate the page a little bit while it's still wet, it expands the fibers in your paper, and then it'll lay flat back to where it was, because it's kind of shrinking it when it gets wet. Yeah, look at that. It worked. Look at that.
That's not the
Pretty
color
awesome.
of water.
Yeah, I know. Well, maybe that's the ground. Maybe that's not water. Maybe that's some kind of open field or something. I'll try to find it on the chart here. This isn't really...
Because I've cleaned...
I can really see which one this one is. Let me see. A cabin in the...
I've cleaned...
Let me look.
Cleaned and cleaned this thing.
Cabin. We kind of took these out of sequence because I let him pick which one he wanted to do. And now I have to look in here to see...
Well, that's supposed to be the sky. Let's see what happens if I do the sky. If it goes the same color, then...
No, it's actually... Wow, you got a sunset. That's beautiful.
It's okay.
Yeah, you got oranges, pinks, purples, blues. You got a cool one. You got a very pretty one. Now I got to find it on on the chart. I wonder if you see anything on the outside. Nope. I think I found yours. Nope. Yeah. No, I didn't find yours. Ugh. I thought I found it. I was going by the sky. I can't seem to find that one. Of course.
Because there's a number of cabins in there.
Yeah, and the other thing is there's not too many sunsets, but the ones with sunsets on these pages, the trees don't match up. Like, I thought I had one, and then there's no cabin in it, but it has the same sky. So yeah, I was a little shocked on the one that I did. I was coloring it, and it looked like snow when it wasn't supposed to be snow. I think this might be your, but then this tree isn't there. That almost looks like the one that you have there. Has the pink and the blue in the sky, but it doesn't have, has a cabin, but it doesn't have that stick tree. This is the one I'm thinking of, people. I'm really not sure. Let me see if I can get that up here. This one. But this tree here isn't showing up in his picture. But that's the only one that matches with the color scheme. I don't know. Just create it. Over this, just a little. There we go. Now you're good. Quick and easy peasy. Oh, look at my paper. Thinking it's going to get away with that.
Okay, I'm going to clean it real good and see what happens with this last little bit. I would think that would be a lake. But...
Well, you know what? Maybe this will be blue, but this is like the ground too to get there. I don't know. I don't know.
I know.
We'll see.
Watch.
actually, don't put so much water on. It's not supposed to be an actual lake. Holy moly, that's enough water on there for Loch Ness.
No, I'm spreading.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really have to spread either. You can just go like this. Now it's going to be different color. Yeah, it's probably, that was supposed to be the ground, you know, and then it leads out into the water. I don't know. Your water is kind of murky. Right, there's a little spot there. Missed there. But, yep. Those are the two. It's going to take a little while to get used to the fact that sometimes you don't have control over the color. It starts to go where it wants to. I have quite a few little places here that have the white showing, but like I said before, it doesn't seem to want to pick up for you to repair it. So I don't know what to do about that. Once you've hit the colors, it just decides it's going to dry up and not let you have any more. But it's a fun little project, quick and easy, and you've got a little masterpiece. And we've got plenty more to do, plus some coloring pages that I have. These are the color in. And let's see here. I gotta show. I don't even know if I have them. I don't have them here. I thought I had them here with the rest of the papers. I had actually colored 2 pages, but I don't have them with my pile. And that is that. Quick and easy. Now all they have to do is dry, and there we go. We have done it. And it's so easy. Just a water brush and a piece of paper with some pigment colors in it, and you're done. Quick, easy craft. I think this would be, I'm not trying to be funny or judgmental or anything by saying this, but this, if you work in a nursing home, I think this would be an easy craft for people in a nursing home. I think they would like it. Something easy, quick, because, you know, some may not have the attention span as they had earlier in life, but I think it would be a cute little project on a rainy day in the day room or the recreation room. Everybody gets together and they can do some Bob Ross. And they also have Thomas Kincaid at Cracker Barrel. Those weren't on sale, but Bob Ross was. But I bought Bob Ross over Thomas Kincaid because it was something my mother did when she was back in the day when he had his programs on TV. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. We enjoy doing it for you and explaining it, and hope you take advantage of it in any situation, whether it's with your kids, your grandkids, your parents, however, your grandparents, however you want to create, whoever you want to create with. And I'd like you to like my video, maybe. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, because we have all different kinds of crafts on here. And let me see, comment. Let me know what you think about it. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Bye-bye. See you in the next one.